What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Random Rants episode. I know it's been a little while. It's been about like a month since I last posted. If you're wondering if the quality might look a little better, I don't know. I probably won't watch this post-recording and publishing. Please get out of my face. But thank you. I have decided to change recording software. I originally used Streamlabs for a little while, but that started getting a little bit frustrating because it constantly had to update, and then the update would take forever. So now I'm on OBS, just like everyone else. I tried to break that stigma of just using OBS instead of pretty much anything else, but it's fine. It's all fine. Anyways, today, for Random Rants, we're going to be talking about my mental health while I play Bed Wars. So how about we go ahead and do that? So I decided to talk about mental health today. This is actually something I thought about ahead of time, because usually I think about what I want to talk about while I'm recording. Not exactly one of the best ideas, but I mean, it gets me clout. But anyways, yeah, this is just something that I thought of before I started recording. I actually had to kick my sister and her friends out of my basement because that's where I do my recording, and they're really, really crazy. And I prefer not to, have them as background noise in my video. Because like I said, they're crazy. But with that, let's get into it. So I chose to talk about mental health today because, for one thing, June is coming up in a few months. January is already almost over. And, Aye! Dude, that's not fair. That's not fair, dude. Ugh. Take two on that. But yeah. My mental health probably could afford to be a little bit better, I would say. Because obviously, like, a lot of streamers struggle with mental health and stuff like that. Me included, obviously. So I have been clinically diagnosed with depression without psychosis, thank the Lord. Anxiety, OCD, severe ADHD. I have had PTSD partially from COVID, but also from other stuff as well. I mean, like, I didn't exactly have an easy life before I started recording videos. And it hasn't been much easier since. I mean, like, look at me. I'm a senior in high school now. I'm about to graduate. Got a whole bunch of stress in my life. Let's see. I don't know if I said OCD. I have OCD. Oh, I did say that. Yeah. But I also... Actually, that's mostly it. There might be other stuff I'm just not thinking of right now, because right now I'm kind of on a time crunch, because gotta go to work in a few hours, which is why I wanted to record a video now to, like, give you guys a bit of an update. Maybe watch it when I get to work, because I know my coworkers like to watch my videos. But mental health has always been a big struggle for me, because I just really haven't the process. Like, yes, I have friends. I have, which is shocking because I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Um, but like yeah, I got friends. I if my school had a popularity scale, because it really doesn't, honestly. There's a pretty good chance most kids would say that I'm like one of the most popular kids there. Like I'm not trying to brag or flex or anything like that. That's genuinely just pretty much how it is. A lot of people know who I am, even if I wear a mask out in public. People really like me, I like to think, and um, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm thinking of too many things at the same time right now. Musical has definitely taken a toll on me, I would say. Which, it's a toll I signed up for, because I wanted to do musical. I got to do musical. I was lucky enough to make Hans. But I've been dealing with some stuff with that as well. It's not fun dealing with that kind of stuff, honestly. Like, but it's a cross I'm willing to bear. Content creating also is kind of a struggle. Like, my channel's still really small right now, so obviously it's not as big of a struggle. But it's still most definitely a struggle. And it might, if my channel continues to take off, there might even come a time where my health is so bad I might hate content creating, which would be crazy because, you know, being a content creator is like one of the biggest things I wanted to do for most of my life. So to one day say, crap, that I don't really enjoy it would be pretty crazy, don't you think? Because, like, it's fun being a content creator. Honestly, like, I could do without it. That's annoying, but that's fine. This guy thinks he's so good. But I wrestle with myself a lot. One other thing that I do have as well, that I've developed recently is it's called bodily dysphoria disorder. If you basically, a simple rundown of it is I hate the way I look, and I know I can't change it without going into debt, so I hide it. Oftentimes you'll find victims of it do things like cut themselves, trying to basically carve off the parts of their body that they hate so much. Which, guys, don't cut. I have a friend who cuts, and like, I mean, I admire the fact that she's still here, but there's a lot I've had to help her out with that I never necessarily wanted. Like, she's struggled, she's suffered a lot, and I'm glad I was able to help her out, because now she's like back in church. She's trying to. She's getting better at it. And I try to use what I've got to. Right, I try to use what I've got to set an example and be like a role model for kids who suffer from mental health, which is why, like, on this channel, I want to be open about my mental health struggles. I mean, like, obviously there's probably going to be some things that I don't need the internet knowing right now. People who are watching this and I'm talking about, you know, like, I don't need all that out on the internet. I really don't. Frankly, I don't think anyone does that on the internet. Like, I'm thankful for the stuff I've gotten from that experience, and I wish I didn't have it, but I do have it, and that's my cross to bear. Another problem I have is I'm basically autistic. I say basically instead of yes, I'm autistic, because, like, by today's standards, because today's standards are really weird, yes, I would have it, but by the standards by which I was born, no. No, I don't. There we go. One thing I have also suffered from is extreme loneliness in my life. I grew up in a really good home. I did. And the home was a Christian home, and it still is. My family is still together. Like, my parents aren't divorced, which I'm thankful for the Lord every day. Excuse me for that. Because, like, if my parents ended up getting divorced, I don't know, like, what I would do. Because, like, again, it's a struggle. There are struggles with stuff like that. The settings button right there. Like, no one is going to actually buy stuff, no matter how big you make the button. So, I really wish that Mojang would change that. Honestly, like, there's just stuff that they do sometimes I don't really like it. Anyways, yeah, my family's still together. I'm thankful for that. But just because I had a home that most kids want, definitely doesn't mean that my life was without struggle. Like, obviously, just from what I listed, you can tell I've struggled a lot. I am, however, getting therapy for my bodily dysphoria disorder and my other stuff. I haven't been back in a little while because what we're trying to do is make it so I don't have to visit the therapist very much. I might go back sometime next week. There's a chance. It's not absolute, but it's a chance. And sorry, bud. I personally recommend therapy for pretty much everyone, because there's a lot that therapy can do for you, and it's helped me through a lot. There were times for a while where I didn't feel like I was really gonna make it. Like, everyone struggles with self-doubt and self-worthlessness, but, like, I swear, some kind of disorder. I don't know what it is, but I just feel everything, like, so much more strongly than other people. I wish I didn't, honestly. Like, it's good to feel, but I just wish I didn't have to feel everything so hard. Because when I'm sad, like, I get really sad. When I'm happy, I'm, like, really joyous. When I'm in love, like, it's all I can think about. I become obsessive. And I don't want to be obsessive, because being obsessive doesn't bring you very much good in life. Come on. And like, especially if left unchecked. Like, if I could just like love a girl like how most guys would love a girl, just like a regular feeling, like I could survive, and I wouldn't feel guilt pretty much every time I want to go and fall in love, which is often actually. Like I said, I'm really lonely. I don't have a girlfriend. I've got friends, but pretty oftentimes they don't act like it. Like, you know how when, you say that you have no friends? Like, most of the time, unless you're an introvert, you do have friends, but they feel fake. Like, they don't live up to what you would call friendly behavior. So, yeah. I wish my friends did. Bye, Orange Team. If they lived up to that, I'd probably be a lot less lonely. Because what a friend is to me is someone who's willing to, like, call you up at random moments, even just text you on the regular and say, "Hey, how you doing? You doing all right?" And just like try to be there for you. I really just kill him to kill him. Like, you guys know precisely what I mean. I just want to feel like I have more of a connection with people, like, and I don't have to force it. Because honestly, like, with the friends I have, it feels like I almost have to force their affection. Because I talk to them, obviously, like, I talk to them, and it's really nice when I talk to them. But that's, like, only when I talk to them. Because when I don't talk to them, there's just a bunch of other stuff that happens. Like, people really wonder, oh, how can you possibly have depression? Like, no one calls me, no one texts me. Sometimes people will check up on me and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, not long before I got on recording, I had one of my friends hit me up and say, "How you doing, man?" Because he knows I struggle. Like, this musical has been hard on the entire cast, not just on me. Like, I've had stuff going on with other cast members. I don't want to talk about it. But at the end of the musical, I just want to be able to look back on it and remember the fun times that I had with my friends. Just whether we were goofing off, whether we were performing our stuff, and generally just having a really good time with each other. Like, that's what I want. But it's difficult, I want to say, to have that when... Hang on. Die. Thank you. It's difficult to have that when every friend you have feels fake, every relationship you have fails. And, like, it's true that friends come and go, families forever. And I have my family still. Like, my mom is still alive, my dad is still alive, my sister's still alive, I have a dog. Like, I've got really good stuff. All family. wish that, like, I don't want to call it greed, but I wish I could have more. Because like I said, I value my friendships, and I value the time that I have with my friends. Because, like, they're not, guys, I'm not going to be like, a kid for much longer, and neither are you guys. Like, don't you want to have fun times? Don't you want to have memories that you can look back on while we're all at college struggling to not be in debt and think, you know what? I had a really fun time. Like, when I graduate, I probably won't say I wish I could go back to high school, but I'll probably say something like, I wish that I could have what I used to have with my friends. Because what I had with my friends was really, really good. Like, I remember in elementary school, I used to talk with my friends all the time. Like, we would constantly be having sleepovers. We'd hang out a bunch. Like, life was good. And, like, I don't know. I just wish that, I could go back to a time where I was innocent and I enjoyed myself. And I wasn't waking up every day wishing that I was someone else, that I looked different, that I didn't feel so much. Anyways, I'm going to stop with the whole mental health spiel because I've been recording now for nearly half an hour, and I like to edit this video and get it posted so I can play some Call of Duty as well, and so I can, like, go to work. So that was another episode of Random Rants, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, or at least could connect with what I was saying and understand that everyone struggles, and you truly are never alone in your struggles. There's always someone else going through it with you. I wish that I knew that growing up. Like, I knew it in a way, but anyways, drop a like, subscribe if you want to. It's free. You can always undo it later, but it helps boost my motive to create content. I recently hit more than 50 followers on YouTube, which actually, give me a quick second. I'm going to pull some stuff up. Let's see. I do have an Instagram, and I have a business emails. I have 82 followers on Insta. I have 52 subscribers on YouTube. Let's see. I don't know why I can't see this. Let's see. Analytics. Odd. I have over 50 followers on Twitch. Pretty much. So if you can help grow the numbers, I might link my Instagram down below on my profile. I might not. I don't know yet. But I have a business email, so if you're with the Make-A-Wish and one of my followers is terminally ill and wants me to come visit them so they can say, I spent time with Creeperhead8029, and I loved it. Drop that stuff down there. Please don't spam it. Like, genuinely, please don't. I read a lot of emails saying it's how I have 2 school accounts and a personal account already. But drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!